Hello everybody, what is up? Prof Toast here. As you can see today we are going to be doing an unboxing and review of the Galaxy Buds Pro 2. I finally picked these up because I figured these are finally a worthy upgrade from my Galaxy Buds Plus I've been using since 2019. And this is finally the design I was actually happy with considering, the Buds Live. The Buds Pro 1 I heard had an issue of kind of falling out of your ear. The Buds 2 were kind of more just kind of so-so. They kind of looked okay, but I don't know, I just didn't like the design of them. So finally when they released these, plus with all the upgrades, it definitely looked pretty nice. So let's go ahead and start with the unboxing. Alright, so here we are with the Galaxy Buds Pro 2 themselves. Right here I got the black version. I definitely wasn't going to go with the white version just because it was a matte finish and that will definitely get dirty. Purple was kind of tempting, but ended up going with the black just because I found a good deal at Costco, which is like $2.19, and it came with a little $20 gift card that you get for free, so that's pretty cool. Otherwise, pretty basic packaging. You got some fancy environmental stuff right here, which apparently they use some sort of soy ink and recycled packaging, so that's definitely pretty cool. But let's go ahead and open this up. So let me go ahead and get our unboxing knife. Go ahead and cut the tape right here. Alright, there we go. So we lift up and we are greeted with the headphones themselves. And it's definitely pretty nice because it actually, surprisingly, actually has a little paper that kind of matches it. But first, let's see what else we get in our box. We have this section right here, so we're going to get, of course, our USB-C to C, well, I'm assuming it's C to C. Yeah, it's USB Type-C to C cable. And then we also got all of our new little ear tips, which I kind of like the new design of these ear tips. Or at least I thought I saw something with it. Some of them look like they actually had their own little grate in there. But yeah, we got a decent amount. We got some medium, we got some larges. Yeah, so actually what's correct, there's no way I'm going to be able to zoom in with this to the camera, but in the very middle part there is a little tiny grate right there, which I'm assuming is to kind of, help block out the kind of like different ear wax and all that. But that is definitely, if I can focus here, definitely a nice little feature, because one thing I will say with the Galaxy Buds Plus is they definitely had an issue with the metal grate. I had to take it off at least a few times with the Galaxy Buds Plus, basically just to get the ear wax taken out of there, because it did have issues with basically collecting earwax. But that's besides the point, so let's go ahead, open this up. So here we are with the Galaxy Buds Pro 2 themselves. You open it up and definitely pretty nice right here. Like I said, it's pretty small too. And right off the bat, yeah, they definitely feel nice. They're pretty light as well. Actually surprisingly light compared to, later on when I do my actual review, I have to kind of compare them to see which one's actually heavier. But since we're right here, let's go ahead and check out. And another thing I kind of noticed too is actually it has a nice little, when you push it up, it just kind of locks into place. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, so it just kind of locks. So definitely pretty nice. You're not going to have to worry about this accidentally closing on you. And also to note, when I put this back in, it definitely had a nice little magnetic hold, so I don't think you're going to have to worry about those falling out at all, or you're going to have to shake pretty hard for them to fall out. And real quickly, let's show you how easy this is to set up. Let's go ahead and unlock my phone. Of course, I got my dog right there. So in order to set this up, all you'd have to do is basically just open these up. And then boom, you're going to see the Galaxy Buds Pro 2 just kind of open up there in the app. You're going to have to go ahead and connect. I'm assuming it's essentially just going to start its pairing process. Then it will kick you into the Galaxy Wearables app. Essentially download the software that's meant for the buds themselves. And essentially right there, you just do all your continue, and then boom, you're all set. So definitely, if you have a Samsung phone, a really easy process. As you can see, we got our 360 audio, our voice detect, and all sorts of new settings. So for about a week, I'm gonna go ahead and basically put these through the test. I'm gonna test them out with, exercising. I wear these all the time at work, so I'm going to test out the battery life. And I can also mess around with the noise canceling, basically see what my first impressions are, because I will be at a lot of gyms. So it'll definitely be pretty interesting to check these out and see just how well these work. So until then, I'll catch you guys after a week. Alright, so a quick little update here. I did just, of course, right after I filmed the unboxing, I did get my Spigen rugged armor case in for the Galaxy Buds Pro 2. So I figured go ahead and unbox this, go ahead and show how it fits on there and how it looks. So, of course, with Spigen they have it easy. You just pull this tab, opens right up, and of course, let's see what you get in here. So you get 2 halves. These are actually non-adhesive, so it's definitely nice. They just snap right on there. You don't have to worry about coming unglued, and they also give you a little belt clip if you want to use it. So let's go ahead and get our pieces out. As you see, this is the bottom half. It's pretty nice material. Still lets you use the wireless charging. You see it's a little bit flexible and stuff, so it's not like just super hard plastic. And this is our top piece. It has that nice little, the camera wants to focus, carbon fiber finish right there. So definitely pretty cool. So with the case, all you're gonna have to do is we get our top piece, kind of align it where you see your back port right there, where it's gonna kind of fold up, and then these ones, they just essentially snap right on, just like that. Go ahead and put our bottom piece on. Of course, this matches pretty well, so then boom. Now you got a little bit more of a rugged case. You still got the lip to open it up, and it still looks pretty nice. So yeah, definitely pretty cool. Funny enough is I actually had the same type of rugged case for the Galaxy Buds Plus. As you can see, thanks to my dog. Well, actually, you can see this case actually saved my headphones, because when my dog was a puppy, she managed to start chewing on this when I wasn't noticing, and the case basically stopped it from getting any sort of damage. But this is kind of the same thing, except this one actually had like little hinges right here. And this one's more just kind of separated, but see with the matte black, it actually fits it pretty well. Like I said, this definitely has a little bit heft to it, but it'll definitely protect the case from getting any sort of scratches, and also protect it if you happen to drop it. So all in all, definitely pretty nice. Alright, so now for the review portion of this video. So, should you get the new Galaxy Buds Pro 2? Or should you go ahead and stick with your Galaxy Buds Plus or whatever other variant of Samsung headphones you got? So far, these have definitely been worth the upgrade. I do gotta say now, since I did the unboxing portion a couple weeks past, and basically, yeah, if you go to Costco right now, if you have a membership, or even if you don't have a membership, I believe you can actually just get in there as long as you have a Costco gift card. So that's a neat little hack you can do. But if you go in there, you can get these for a whole $189 right now. Original price is $230, so right now Costco's selling these for a pretty fair price, and you still get the $20 Google Play card. So yeah, that's a really good deal for these headphones. I think even Best Buy you can get them for $199. I think that as long as that deal's still going on, but yeah. So right now, this month of November is definitely a good time to get these, because yeah, they're on sale everywhere. And me, I personally kind of just jumped on it because I sat there and had some extra money. I was like, oh, $219 a Google Play card, that's a great deal. But then I was like, shit, it's actually cheaper now. But either way, I'm still pretty satisfied with this purchase. So, what do I think about these? So the sound quality is definitely great. The bass is deep, the vocals sound really clear. Like I said, like a lot of my songs, like I can like listen to it, I was like, oh, I'm hearing a lot more stuff that I did not hear with these. And the active noise canceling has been really great. I sat there and used this at the gym, at my break room at work, and even at the gym where I would normally have to sit there and basically, you know, turn up the volume, and then sit there and have to try to drown out, you know, half the people working out, the machines going, the fans going, talking and all that. When I put the active noise canceling on this, it literally just kind of just like gets all that noise around, just kind of closes it, and it's like definitely really good. It definitely cancels out a lot. You can still hear stuff in the background. It's not going to make everything 100% clear. And I have my Sony XM3s, those work pretty well. And these definitely do a really good job, even at my break room, like where I would normally just hear like, you know, the normal room noise and everything, but it definitely helps cancel stuff out a lot. It definitely helps isolate, you know, whether you're trying to watch a TV show, music, it definitely does a good job. So I'm definitely pretty satisfied with that. So for the fit of these, so far, like I said, the Galaxy Buds Plus with the little rubber wingtips, those are always going to probably be the best ones. I don't think Like I've been waiting for since, yeah, this model, where they had the Galaxy Buds Live, or the Beans as people call them. They were not great. Didn't fit in your ear. Then they had the Pros, which I heard had a lot of issues with, you know, falling out of your ear. And I've seen like a lot of comment on those. So when those came out, I was like kind of tempted, but no, I'm gonna wait. But then they had the Galaxy Buds 2, which were like kind of seemed better. They were, you know, a decent price point, but then at the same time they didn't really look like, you know, didn't have a decent design quality. It was just kind of like, I don't know how to put it. They look like little Easter candy. So then when the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, you gotta work on these naming, but basically when these got announced, I was like, oh, the design of these actually look good. You know, the specs actually look really good. And yeah, so when I actually picked these up, so far the fit, I'd say it's pretty decent. Like I still do when I'm like doing different stuff, I do kind of have to occasionally like push it in. And unlike these that had their own little dedicated center touch button, these do tend, like if you're like pushing it in, every now and then you'll accidentally press pause or something like that. But other than that, they still do pretty well. Like I can go running on the treadmill with these and only have to occasionally adjust it, and it's not really too bad. And yeah, they definitely work good for working out. And there's sometimes, even with the ambient noise of this, like I've had it in my ear when it was a pretty good fit and it wasn't slipping out or anything, but then I had it on ambient noise and I was walking around and it's like pretty close to your normal hearing. You can still tell it's like not exact, but it does pretty well. Like I forgot 1 second I was wearing, like, oh yeah, I'm still using the ambient noise on these. So definitely a really good job on that. These even have a enhanced ambient sound to where it'll like amplify it even more, and that's pretty crazy on these, just because the fact that it's so sensitive that I could literally like rub my fingers on this armchair and I can like hear it clearly. So this definitely has some pretty good microphones on them. So for my final verdict, if you're somebody who's been holding on to the Galaxy Buds Plus for a while, and like I said, these ones were great. I think the only gripe I really had of this is they actually had this issue where you would actually have to sit there and, like, after about, I want to say, a couple years, I did actually have to literally peel the little metal grates off of these, because it would actually start sounding muffled to where like one headphone wouldn't be loud, and that's because the metal grate would literally collect earwax, and yeah, it would literally muffle out the noise. So I had to sit there and get, you know, some isopropyl rubbing alcohol and actually clean all these out, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, like literally my headphones with these ones, the little metal grate doesn't stick. It literally just gets held on by the little rubber ear tip, because yeah, I did have to clean these up a couple times just because, you know, it was kind of getting muffled. Which is why I like what they did with the design of these. They finally kind of solved that issue where the rubber tips themselves actually have their own little mesh gate. So let's say you don't like keep track of, you know, cleaning them, and these get dirty or earwax built in, it's a lot easier to clean out the ear tip than it is to try to get stuff out from underneath the metal grate. So definitely pretty good. And I say, like, yeah, if you've been holding on to these thinking like, oh no, maybe these are still fine, like, yeah, trust me, these are definitely a significant upgrade and they're definitely worth it. And if you try to get it during this month, you can get a fairly good deal, especially if you hop on the Costco deal for $189 with the Google Play card. And yeah, so all in all, I'm definitely pretty satisfied with these. These have been great. Like I said, all my music has sounded amazing wearing these ones. Even going through like a lot of my other songs, just kind of like re-listening to them again, because the bass is so big on this, and then the clarity is just like, yeah, these are definitely, when they say pro, they definitely mean pro. So that's about it for this video. If you have any questions about these headphones, please comment below. If you have these headphones and like them, maybe comment below too, who knows. But all in all, if you guys did like this video, maybe slap a like on it. If you guys are new to the channel, basically discovering this for the first time, basically, yeah, we do a lot of, you'll see video game Let's Plays. We'll occasionally do, you know, an unboxing with some tech. We'll do anime figures, model kit building, and all that. So if you like a little variety on the YouTube channel, I don't know, maybe consider subscribing to this. But all in all, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys later.